Elikkä mennään ensin vaikka tonne baariin kysyyn, että onks sitä nähty sinä iltana siellä? Tultu jostain
those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
People are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. Know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
KDPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street.
Taas.
Union and Rockwood
Tää oikeesti
Street.
tää oikein kunnon. Itseasiassa mennään vielä tuolta myöhemmästä. Kunnon rikollisten kaupunki. Täällä koko ajan tapahtuu. Pillit päälle näytti sen verran. Oh, really? Sä tuut sieltä. Okei. Tää on tosta seuraavasta vasen. Oho, olipas tää pieni kuja. Ei se mitään haittaa. Sitten tänne, pitäisikö me jopa tästä? Tästä me päästään hyvin. Olisikohan tuo puhelimessa mitään, käydään katsoa. Käydään katsoa, onks täällä meille mitään.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks for your help.
Okei, elikkä meillä on myös toi osoite. Hiljaa, tässä ollaan poliisiasia. Ja nyt meillä on ton kaupankin osoite. Ei nyt kerkee. Tässä on paljon tärkeämmät asiat kyseessä. Mihin sä nyt oot väistänyt? Mä en niinku Oho, mitähän nyt tapahtuu? Mä en ihan varma, että olis meillä nyt edes tässä vielä mitään sen kummempaa epäiltyykään vielä. Täältähän me voidaan hyvinkin saada joku epäilty.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
No niin. Kysytään sitten.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Okei.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home. Writing.
No miksi nielet?
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okei, eli meillä on periaatteessa nyt yksi epäilty, joo.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Taas sä nielet. Tuo on vähän tommonen, et epäillään.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
No. Mutta täällä ei vissiin ollut muita. Miks mulla on semmonen tunne, että me palataan tähän paikkaan vielä? Hei, tuo on joku.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
No. Sehän oli kärttysellä. Ei tässä vissiin sitten muuta.
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
Okei. Ja mietitään vähän mitä tuo yläkerros on. Ei me päästä siihen. No. Eiköhän me jatketa matkaa. Täällä tuskin on mitään lisää vihjeitäkin. Joo, jatketaan matkaa. Seuraava pysäkki on varmaan sitten toi... Katsotaan. Vaikka toi Rawlings Bowling vois käydä siellä seuraavaksi. Pillit päälle tietysti.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day. It's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
Samantha's a suspect, Rusty.
Toiselle puolelle. Katuu vielä. Keilamesta. Täällä pitäisi olla periaatteessa yksi epäilty.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business for us. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Selvä.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him. Lähtikö se juokseen karkuun?
Tiernan! LAPD!
Aha. Tästähän tulee takaa jo. Oh god damn.
There!
No niin, nyt otetaan kunnon auto.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged
Ammupa
individual
ne
who needs to
renkaat.
feel virile.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run?
Saksaan ammuttaa ne renkaat.
More than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
No nytkö?
Hit him, Cole. Spit him
Mitä?
out.
Johan nyt reitin valitsi. Wow! Nyt.
Keep it.
That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
No niin, katsotaas mikä täällä on.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sons of bitch, just run away. Olisi ollut paljon helpompaa, jos olisit jäänyt vaan paikoille. Se viedään vissiin asemalle ja sitten sitä kuulustellaan siellä jossain vaiheessa. Mut pitäisikö meidän käydä sitä ennen... siellä kaupassa. Kato, meidän auto olikin tässä sopivasti. Jeps, käydäänpä siellä. Pillit päälle, päästään hyvään vauhtiin. Wow! Sitten taas käy vaan niin, että nää vaan jarruttaa tähän kestänyt tielle. Väistä, hyvä. Seuraavasta voitais ottaa oikein. Talla pohjaa ja sit ollaankin jo kohta perillä. Kas näin. Joo. Viinakauppa.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Mielenkiintoista.
Got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her.
Aha.
An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Tää näyttää mielenkiintoiselta.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Ja meillä on yksi jätkä, joka oli siellä töissä.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Joo. Jahan tää on joku palkinto.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Okei. Tässä on joku kuva.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Mhm. Ja mikäs tää on?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Okei. Elikkä alkoholi. Olisiko pitänyt katsoa mitä täällä on vielä?
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Hyvin mielenkiintoista. Mitäs muut täältä löytyis? Tossa on kans joku kuva. Olisiko se ollut tyyliin sen äiti, jolta se oli saanut sen kirjeenkin. Se taitaa ollakin siinä aika lailla. Joo. Tähän niin just sit pitäis tehdä. Käydäänkö me juttelee vielä tällä? Jeps.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Tuo nieleskely ei oo koskaan kauhean semmonen. Tuntuu, että se suojelisi ehkä.
She was an alcoholic and your friend, and you still kept selling her booze.
You ever try to stop an addict, detective? Better me than having her buy methylated spirits from the hardware store.
Se oli väärin. No hitto.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Joo.
I got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Joo.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
Yksi meni väärin.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Okei. Se oli siis ihan vissiin kunnon tyyppi. Ja matka jatkuu, mutta minne?